Yep. Well, I'll start off by giving VCU their credit. Excellent team. And, to be honest with you, outworked us, out-toughed us in all areas. They were superior tonight. And for a long stretch of the game, it kind of felt like, man, I don't know how we're even involved in a one-possession game with how we were playing. But eventually they cracked us. And they were superior in this game tonight. I'll take full responsibility for our team sort of laying a dud. I don't think I've ever been in a game that's had 27 turnovers, and it doesn't matter who you play. If you turn the ball over 27 times in a game, you're never going to win. But we just were not ready, weren't prepared, and at the end of the day, I'll shoulder all that. We have a better team than we played tonight. I think that everybody would say the resiliency, the togetherness, our ability level to fight, showed it in spurts, especially I thought, 5-minute mark at the half. It could have went, really different at halftime, but we fought there and kind of worked, but we just weren't good in any area. And our team has to understand that, like, the fundamentals of the game of running back and talking, executing, being tough to get open, just the game of basketball, we had to be better. And we were mentally weak, physically weak, and we got outplayed by a better team tonight in this building. And where we go from here is the next most important thing. Our team has to be way, way, way better. And I think at the end of the day, we've been on a tough stretch, but our energy level to start wasn't good. Our concentration wasn't good. And you're not going to be able to play in our league with 27 turnovers or any league with 20. I've never seen 27 turnovers. And it was in all areas. And VCU, to their credit, they did what they do, and they broke us. And our inability to inbound the ball and just silly things, but that's how they break you. And, like I said, I'll leave it at that. We didn't play well. We got outplayed. A lot of it had to do, if not all of it, with VCU. But in my opinion, our team was underprepared for the game, and I'll shoulder that blame.
Questions?
Coach, there's so many moments where you guys couldn't inbound it. It was good defense, but what else do you attribute that to?
I think when you play against a team that's pressing on every make, every dead ball, you at some point in time as a player you don't get denied. You don't run to the baseline to catch it and let the guy come for a back tip, you seal. The inbounder who's inbounding the ball, run the baseline. Move. Don't panic. And we probably had our inbounder in general tonight, I would say probably had between 6 and 8 turnovers, which, again, that's on me. I have to teach them how to get open and run better press offense, but I don't think that we could play this game again tomorrow and not turn it over 27 times. I mean, we had some guys out of it in terms of decision-making, but.
Coach, you said that the energy level was off. At 5.5 minutes left in the half, they were down 18, and then they really picked up the intensity.
Yeah, that group did a good job.
Got it down to 2. What is it about the team that they don't play intensely until they're about to be pushed off the cliff?
Yeah, I wish I had the answer. I'd like for our team to start better. I'd like for our team to compete better. But really, at the end of the day, it's the energy level that you bring to the competitiveness of the game. And our team has struggled with that at times this year, and we've had to make miraculous comebacks or fight back and show the resiliency, which we did in the first half. That game should have been 15 plus at halftime. It wasn't. Second half, obviously, I thought at one point, it may have been like a 2-point game. But just mentally, we broke, we fractured. We weren't tough enough tonight, and but we're not getting our team's attention enough in terms of the game of basketball in January in conference. Like you can't give a team 17 fast break points and turn the ball over 15 times at halftime. Game shouldn't even have been close at half. We were fortunate, but we also were poor in the second half in all those areas. We never made the adjustment, or at least started to play a little bit more comfortable. Again, give them credit, but we didn't play well. This is what it is.
Archie, you didn't have much turnaround time, obviously, from Saturday, but in that limited window, was there any indication that something like this could happen?
No, I don't think you expect that. I don't think you expect that type of deal. But limited prep time for us is what it is. I don't attribute it to that. Clearly, I think after playing them, I don't think they did anything that they haven't done to any other team this year. We just did not handle it very well tonight, and it bothered us. It really did. Guys got frustrated with inbounding the ball and whatnot. And, no, I didn't see it coming, if that's what you were asking me. But we're going to have to adjust here moving forward, just in terms of our starts, our ability level to prepare. And we haven't had much time, obviously, with our team to settle in and start to work. Moving forward here, I think we'll start to get into a little better rhythm.
As a point guard yourself, when you see a turnover snowball into another, can you take me into some of those emotions that some of your guys might have been feeling out there?
Well, I think you start to press. You start to get tight. You start to get a little bit anxious to get that turnover back down on the other end, take a tough shot. You throw it away a couple times, the crowd starts to moan, you feel that. And you have to have a calming effect. And I think with what they do, the inability over the 40 minutes to consistently get the ball into the right hands, consistently be able to break the press, and to consistently be able to have great confidence in getting open. I've played for coaches and been with coaches where if you couldn't get open, they just said, you're too soft, sit down. Like, we don't need any press offense. Just get open. We didn't have that tonight. We didn't have the ability to be physical, get open, box out, pop the catch. They forced us to the baseline. They ran through passes. Everything that you did in terms of getting it in was, thank goodness, now bring it up. And then, we just had one of those games where we were overwhelmed by the other team's approach, effort, toughness. And again, they do what they do. And they've done that in every game. No one has been, in my opinion, dismantled like this tonight. And that's on me. That's on us. We have to have more of a respect level in terms of our approach to getting our team to understand press offense, whatever it may be. But 27 turnovers, the fact that the game wasn't 50 is a miracle.
Archie, VCU near the top of the standings in terms of, playing the best teams in this conference and wanting to be one of the best teams in the conference. What does this say? Does this lay a blueprint as to how you can play against the better teams in this conference if you want to get up?
There'll be a lot of film. There's going to be a lot that we can digest in terms of like what you have to have in check when you're playing the best and on the best stages. Now, we've obviously played in a lot of games this year, and none of them look like that. But that being said, we didn't step up to the plate tonight, and where you go from here is the next most important thing. Our togetherness. We got to digest this, and we got to go and get ready for the next game because they keep coming. And I think VCU can beat you about 6 times in a row if you walk around town and mope, point fingers, complain. We had a little bit of that going on tonight too, and I think that comes with the adversity of the game. We weren't used to that feeling. We've been down before. We weren't used to being down the way we were down tonight. Sometimes you didn't make some shots. Sometimes maybe your defense was struggling. Tonight we were feeling that, like, wow, this is going to be really difficult. You know what I mean? Like, there's a different feeling. Like, I don't know about that tonight. We had a little shakiness to us. And again, like, it's not all the players. Me as the coach, got to be better. And I think moving forward here, we're not trying to lose to VCU on Saturday. We're not trying to lose to VCU again because this one didn't go well. We have to take your medicine, get back to work, get to the next opportunity, period. And I think our team will do that. I know I will. But again, sometimes when you get hit like this, you get a little fragile, but I feel like we'll be all right. All right.
Any explanation on the fact, did Covington give you anything after? Say anything?
I did not try to get a technical foul tonight. I think that the game, especially getting open, the amount of opportunities that they had to view the physicality of bringing it up against the pressure and whatnot, I was upset that when we did get a call, probably could have had a few more of those. and whether my hands were moving or whatever, but if I get a tech, and I wanna get a tech, I will deliver an unbelievable message to the official. Tonight, I didn't really try to get a tech, so I really regret not getting the best of that. You know what I'm saying?
You get your money's worth.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can deliver a technical as well as anybody. And I just get so pissed when I get one for no reason other than maybe moving my hands or saying BS or something like that. But like, if I'd known he was gonna get me, I could have hit him with really, really couple good things. But unfortunately, the technical did not help us. And I don't try to get technical fouls. I usually have a pretty good feel when they're gonna get me. But he was sizing me up from a good distance. He must have been looking at me good.
You got a good stare down though.
Wasn't worth, I mean, I'm telling you, that didn't, I really regret not being, if I'd have known I was gonna get it, there would have been lights out performance in terms of trying to get a technical foul. I'm not trying to get a technical foul down 8 at home with 12 minutes to go in the game. Say it all the time, like, have a feel. Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks guys. Thank you guys.